Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Maria, and in this video I would love to talk about things that I've learned about money so far and about financial education. You must be thinking, what does this topic has to do with your channel? Because you talk about life abroad, about sometimes education, and money is not connected to that. However, in my opinion, money is a very important topic, and money are directly connected to moving abroad, because many people would move abroad to earn more money, to get more possibilities, and knowing how to manage those money is something extremely important. I also want to mention that this is how I see this topic and what I've learned so far. I totally understand that my opinion might change slightly in a few years, might change totally, but this is what I've learned so far, and I try to put it into some clear points. You can earn a lot of money, like a lot of money, but if you do not know how to manage it, then you'll not be able to multiply it, you'll not be able to work smarter, like work less and earn more and stuff like this. So I find it very important to be able to manage money. I have also been talking to, I can't say he's a friend of mine, but he's an entrepreneur, and he created his business from scratch, and he mentioned exactly the same thing, that yes, you can earn a lot of money, but it's up to the way you manage those money, and it's not about how much money you earn. I also can foresee loads of messages saying that, oh no, money is not the most important thing in life. Guys, no one is saying that money is the most important thing in life. However, money is a really big part of our lives. Being financially stable means being free. The fact that you have more sources of income, for example, and you feel better, you feel more stable, gives you a feeling of safety, a feeling of certainty, knowing that everything is going to be okay with you and your family if something happens in this world. So financial part is extremely important, and no one is saying that is the most important thing in life. Obviously there is family, relationships, health, and more things that are very important, but money is a very important part of life. So in my family, I did not get proper education about money. I tried to talk to my family and ask them more about money, you know, and the only thing my family knows about is working and earning money and saving money in a deposit account. That's it, but there are so much more instruments out there in the world right now, so we can use all of them, and not only like working, earning money, and saving them, and like it's not something that will help me save and multiply my money, because no one knows what's gonna happen in a while. Maybe in 10 years time 1,000 euro will be equal to 1 euro, you know, like who knows what's gonna happen. So these deposit accounts are not the safest places where we can keep our money, and my family couldn't tell me anything else about it. And very often we would end up talking about money, and my parents, like my mom and my grandparents, would always have like really negative beliefs about money. They will always say that money is I think the eye of the devil, or money is something bad, or rich people are really bad and stuff like this. However, I don't understand where they got those negative beliefs, because like in my personal opinion, money means something very cool, and even I put down those things that I can do because of money. So I only had very amazing experiences with having money. My positive experiences were that I was able to pay for my education, like for university, for speaking courses, for language courses, and all these courses and education gave me much more opportunities in life. So with money I was able to do it. I was able to buy myself unforgettable holidays. I've been to so many, not too many, but to many beautiful countries. I really enjoyed my time in those countries. So it was due to money, because I had enough money to buy my tickets, to buy to get a hotel or get an Airbnb place. With money I also am able to pay pills to treat my health when I'm sick. I can do regular checkups and I can maintain my health. Yes, you can say that you can't buy health, but if you think about it, you actually can buy health. Maybe not in all the situations, but you can buy health. Because imagine if you don't do any kind of regular checkups and you wake up one day that you have really bad health problems. But if you were to pay money and do regular checkups, you'd find out about your problem at the beginning and you would quickly solve it. So this is how we buy health. And yeah, I totally understand you might not agree with me, but in my opinion, yes, we can buy health. With money, I can also pay for my home hobbies. My hobbies bring me a lot of joy. My hobbies also bring me a lot of health because I do go to the gym. Gym is one of my hobbies. Gym is something that I really enjoy doing and it's good for my body. With money I can pay for my pole classes and I really enjoy it. Also, I'll get better life conditions with money, so I can get myself a better apartment. I can buy myself, I don't know, an electric toothbrush with money, for example. So that's a very cool thing. Also, I can wear beautiful clothes that make me feel very confident, that make me feel very good, and they're always very fresh, nice, and just give me more confidence. And also with money I can make my friends very happy by, for example, helping them when they need some help or buying them some presents. Like, I really use those money to just bring happiness not only to myself but to my own friends and family. So as you can see, I only had amazing and positive experiences with money in my life. It's a huge resource, something very important, something that we should pay attention to. I know that some older generations like my mom, my grandparents, they used to believe that money isn't good, but actually, in my own opinion, in my own experience, my life is more enjoyable and is amazing because I have this big resource, money. There are 5 points that I put down for myself and I'm trying to follow those points, and this is how I manage my money. First of all, these are goals. Like, what exact goals do I have? I need to get very clear and very specific about my goals and know what I want. I need to understand which goals are short-term, mid-term and long-term, and the exact number of years. Okay, like if I say that one of my goals is long-term goal, that might mean 50 years time. I might have another goal that I want to achieve in 2 years, that would be something like mid to short-term goal. Okay, so I need to know exactly what goals I have in my life. Also, I created an Excel spreadsheet with all my income sources, with all my expenses, all my savings. I keep track of what's happening in my life through that Excel spreadsheet, and it's something very important because I know how much money I spend, how much money I can save, how much money I can reinvest, how much I can earn by using my human capital, and I understand where I can focus more and earn more money, or maybe sometimes I have to just give up a source of income and focus on another source of income that will eventually bring me much more money. So it's very handy because you have an overview of your life in that Excel spreadsheet, and it's very handy to understand where you put too much effort but don't get enough return on the investment, or where you put not that much effort but you can see a very good return. So maybe it's best to focus on those sources of income that bring us much more return. Point number 2 is savings and investment. There are so many instruments out there about savings and investment, and it's very interesting to know how exactly those instruments work. The only instrument I knew was like bank savings. The interest rate sometimes doesn't even cover the inflation rate, or maybe it covers somehow the inflation rate. Like, for example, in Ireland, if you save your money in a bank, yes, let's say you save 100 euro in the bank and the interest rate is 2%, yes, 2%. So you will get 2 euro money, like income out of those 100 euro that you saved. So in total, in 1 year time, you'll have 102 euro. However, there is a tax on that interest income. Like, you'll have to pay 33% of those 2 euro to the government as tax. This tax is called DIRT, which means deposit interest retention tax. And in the end, you will not even have 102 euro, but you'll have much less money than that. Okay, so you can just deduct 33% out of 2 euro. So it's very interesting to know all these things, and I can see that, like, keeping your money in a bank, you keep them and you lock your money in the bank for so long, but you don't get a proper return on the investment. However, that's a source that is not that risky. So it's very interesting to know all that instruments and to understand how they all work. Also, I am reading some books about investment, and this is Investor's Manifesto by William Bernstein. And only read this book if you are interested in long-term investment. Okay, this book is only about long-term investment. This is what the author says himself in the book. And the second book that I just bought is Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. And this book is about value funds. So if you're interested in investing in value funds, then you can get this book and read it. It's a very thick book, actually. So this is what I'm reading, and this is how I try to develop myself about investment. And obviously I'll try to find more books to develop myself much more about this topic. Point number 3 is what and where we can invest. Okay, so we don't only invest our money, but we also invest our time, energy, and effort. Okay, so like for example, I can invest my time, energy, and effort in creating a business, and that will bring me a return on my investment. Okay, I can invest my time, effort, and energy in educating myself and doing my homework and getting a degree, and that will eventually bring me some return on the investment. We can invest in leisure, in health, as I mentioned, in some checkups, in events. The events can bring us a return on the investment in terms of network, for example, in terms of emotions. Point number 4 is strive to earn more and not to save more. I think this is something very, very important, because this phrase will lead to unescapable development. You will have no choice, but you'll have to constantly think, how do I earn more money? What else can I do? What else can I optimize to earn more money? What other sources of income do I have? What resources do I have, and what resources I can use to earn more money, for example? So that's something very important for me, because like very often my relatives used to buy very cheap things on discounts and look for those discounts and drive somewhere very far away to only buy something a few coins cheaper. But you waste so much time by looking out for those discounts. So in my opinion, it's just much easier to earn more money, and this is something much more enjoyable for me than only saving more. And point number 5 is include enjoy life as the number 1 priority and goal. And yes, this does not mean spending all my money, not at all, absolutely not. But while I am saving for my short-term, mid-term, long-term goals, I want to still make sure that I invest in my current life, that I'm also enjoying my current life. And I also made a list of what helps me to enjoy my life, and that's traveling. So I will invest in traveling, coffee with friends. Yes, we all talk about cutting off coffee, but coffee with friends is something that brings me so much enjoyment, and sometimes I will pay for coffee with friends, like maybe once a month. I can't say that I see them so often, so I will invest in this. Also, new food and drinks. This is something that helps me to enjoy life, so I will invest in this. New technology, like for example, a new laptop, a new good phone that lets me enjoy the quality of my photos and videos. Good living conditions, something extremely important for me and for my comfort. Beauty salons, looking good, that's something that I definitely want to invest in. Invest in education as well, something very, very important for me. So yes, while saving for some future, investing for some future, I'll also invest in my present to be able to enjoy my life, because I'm living the most beautiful years of my life and I want to enjoy them. Cool guys, this is the conclusions that I've made so far while researching about money, while watching many videos, reading books, and I totally understand that this might change. I made this video for myself first of all, but maybe it will be interesting for you, especially if you're a young person and did not get a proper financial education in my family, you are like me, and then I'd like to share my own opinions and my own conclusions with you. If you guys have more ideas about money management, please put them down in the comments. I'm very open to more suggestions, maybe, and not maybe, but I'm sure that there are loads of things to learn from you. I'll be waiting for your comments. And also guys, if you want to ask me something, if you want to develop your English or ask me any questions, for example, about moving to Ireland, please make sure you do subscribe to my Patreon, and then I will contact you myself and you can ask me whatever questions you have and I will answer. Keep in mind that I have my guide about moving to Ireland, and you can purchase it by texting me on LinkedIn or on Instagram, and all the links to all my social media, to previous videos, are in the description, and I will see you in the next video.